I'm currently in the process of losing weight. I am on a diet. I actually tried to do this a couple of years ago and I was actually doing really well. I lost over 2 stone and then I put most of it back on. So I'm back on the dieting. I'm very committed to making it work this time, and so I'm going to show you what I eat in a week when I'm dieting. Hello everyone, welcome to Food Review UK Vlogs, and yeah, let me show you what I'm eating in a week. It's Sunday today, so I'll show you Sunday to Saturday as the week. And also one thing I want to say is that I'm still having takeaways. I think food is so important to lead a happy life, and food is a huge part of my life. So we are still having takeaways. We're just being a bit more mindful about what we're having. I wrote down all of the food that we have, including takeaways, and wrote down calculated what the worst for you in terms of calories are. And we've obviously had less of those types of takeaways. So I'm going to show you that. So first of all, I've got a Google Keep set up about the weight loss itself, showing what I'm actually at. So I've lost half a stone. I've lost half a stone in 6 weeks, which I'm very happy with. What we are essentially doing is we're having 1,500 calories a day, which should equate to approximately £2 a week loss. And it roughly is. It's sort of between 1 and 2 because I am going over 1,500. Not often, but not often. but I'm basically aiming for 1,500 calories a day. The calories or recommended calorie intake for a man is 2,500, so I'm basically cut out 1,000 calories. So one of the things that I've done here, as I was saying, is listed all of the meals that we have and then ordered them by calories. And I also just written down ingredients as well, which makes it easier to actually keep track of things. So out of when we sort of made this list and ordered the meals that we have on a regular basis and how calorific they are, I mean, look at some of this stuff. The roast chicken, roast chicken, my normal roast chicken is usually 1,160 calories. Today, on this Sunday, I'm going to do this reduced fat version with less potatoes and using oil spray on the roast potatoes instead of what I used to do, which was like a thick bath of oil, and it should come out at 750 calories, so I'll show you that shortly. But yeah, I just wanted to show you some of the meals that we've been having, and basically for the meals that we cook each day, we've been having more from this end as well and less from this end. So yeah, that's that. The other thing I do is actually write down what we're going to have for meals. So today we're having roast chicken with vegetables and using the oil spray. And then you can see the other little bits that we're having for the rest of the week. So I was actually sent some products from this company, Enquiries Eats, is it? Like Caribbean food, and so we've got this Caribbean curry meal kit, so I think we're having that tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to having that. That should be pretty tasty. You basically add your own ingredients to that, things like a tin of potatoes and chicken and stuff. So looking forward to that. However, there is more to life than dinner. So it's actually Sunday, and as I said, and it's about 12:30 right now. I haven't actually eaten anything yet today. Now normally I do have breakfast during the week, so I will show you that tomorrow on Monday. But today I've sort of skipped breakfast. I was doing video editing and I just got a bit wrapped up. I am probably going to have a little spot of lunch now, so I'll show you what I'm going to have for lunch. Right, so the rules really do go out of the window for me at the weekend. Not in terms of the dieting rules, just the rules of normality. Like my lunch throughout the week is quite regimented. Like I often have exactly the same thing, whereas at the weekend I don't have the same thing. It varies. That's what I mean by that. In actuality, what that means today is I'm probably going to have a soda as part of my lunch, because I think I might do a review. I either might do a review or I might just drink this. How many calories is this? Literally can't see on it. Right, I've peeled the label off and it seems to be 160 calories, which seems a little bit low to me. In any case, I'll at least try it. I may not have all of it. What other stuff we've got in here? I've got like meats and stuff. We're having ham and eggs and chips, quick chips, one day. But actually what I might have, I'm trying to find some fruit. Here we go, some strawberries. I'll have a few strawberries. So on this random sort of treaty Sunday, I'm going to have some pomme beurre for 65 calories. These strawberries, I think that's something like 40 calories-ish. And then I've got a random Japanese Kit Kat. I think that's somewhere like 80. And then I've got some Chocolate Smith's collaboration bar. God knows what that is. Probably for that piece, something like 200 maybe. And I'm going to have some soda as well. Don't know how much yet. This is a very, very random lunch, and not normally what I'd have. You'll see it's a bit more, slightly more nutritionally and protein balanced during the week. But I'm sort of, I guess, using up a few bits. And yeah, like I say, it's just a bit random at the weekend. So this is what I'm having today. Well, this is kind of a coincidence, I just suppose. I just looked at my Facebook memories, and this here, I think this looks fairly bad, but still better than a lot of what you see. I mean, this looks very dry, and obviously it's not got the skin on. These look quite nice. These potatoes are cooked in like the juices, as do the carrots, which are also cooked in the juices of the chicken. The roast potatoes look alright. I'd say they look better than most people's, but these are these look kind of they look kind of average. I'm sounding quite arrogant and just judgmental and horrible. I sound like a horrible person. Yeah, maybe I am a horrible person. These don't look particularly good. This is the first roast that I ever made. Yeah, literally the first roast, and from 9 years ago, first roast I ever made. So we'll see how far I've come. Although, honestly, I expect the ones that I make today to probably look quite similar to this. I don't know. It'll be very interesting to see how. Yeah, because now my roast potatoes are incredible. I am so confident on them. They're a far cry from this, but I also think they might be quite a far cry from the low-fat versions I'm going to do today. It's going to be an interesting thing to see, guys. This is something I do want to mention actually, because fruit and veg is obviously a very important part of any balanced diet. And of course you can just do the calorie counting thing, which is largely what we are doing, but ideally you want to have some fruit and veg in there, stuff that is low calorie and high fibre, and that is actually going to fill you up a little bit, but also not expend too many of your calories. Now for me, there's not many fruits that I like, to be honest, guys. I do like apples, but they get stuck in my teeth because I have awful teeth. And so the fruits that I'm gravitating to throughout this diet are strawberries and grapes. And I'm typically like alternating between them during each week so that I don't get too bored. But yeah, strawberries. Great texture. And they're so sweet, and I love the flavour. So yeah, I've really got into eating strawberries these last several weeks. Okay, so I started making the dinner. Got the small chicken, some broccoli which I'm going to roast. Got some carrots in there again to be roasted. And this is where the main difference comes in for the potatoes. I'm going to spray a couple of sprays into the roasting pan, then put these in and then spray each of them a couple of times. This is 1 calorie per spray, so probably something like 20 calories from the oil. So I have done a recipe video on my roast potatoes, and they are incredible. And today I realised that the oil is the reason why they look so bad today. I mean, I'll try and put some footage in of my roast potato recipe to show that my roast potatoes are banging, but yeah, the low fat ones. I don't know what I'd do next time if I do a roast again whilst calorie counting, which seems inevitable. I think I'd like toss them in oil, because I think at least tossing them, at least they're not submerged in it, and at least they'll be edible. I mean, I'm sure they'll be fine. I did heavily season the water, so they should be well seasoned in the middle and at least sort of alright. But yeah, they don't look amazing. That last little bit of cooking has made them look a little bit better, to be fair, but yeah, it's a far cry from the gorgeous colour of my normal one. So without the gravy, this is what the sort of lower calorie roast looks like, and I think it's still something like 700 calories. Let's get the gravy on there. Don't know how much this is. This has got like the chicken fat in, so this might be a calorific, but frankly I'm not having a roast without gravy. Right, cool. Sunday meal. Let's go. So here's a little try of potato. Okay. Really nicely seasoned. It's tasty. There's a tiny bit of crunch, but it's going soft quite quickly. Whereas my normal ones don't go soft. It's nice. It's nice. Not bad. You know, it's alright. It is clearly a lower calorie one, but it's still nice. So it's now Monday. I'm ready for work, working from home. But I'm now going to prepare my bowl of breakfast cereal. This is probably what I'll be having every day this week. So I'll show you in depth today, like the size and whatnot. Size of the portion. Yeah, I have approximately that much, so however much that is. With a splash of ice cold semi-skimmed milk. A big carton, a big flask of milk. Right, and that is breakfast. Okay, so it's lunchtime, workday lunchtime. Claire and I are each going to have like a flatbread. I'll probably have leftover chicken in mine. Maybe incorporate some of the gravy as well. I haven't 100% decided. But I'll assemble these and then show you what we're left with. So yeah, Claire's got something a little bit more similar to what we normally have. I've gone for something a little bit different because we've got those leftovers. So chicken, some carrots, some gravy and some salad. There we go, bit of a weird one, but I'm into it. I'm going to treat myself to a little bit of bizarre bar for lunch as well. So that's fairly typical lunch. The wrap is about 100. The chocolate's about 150. I think these are about 40, 50. That's 65 and that's 40. So about 450, 500 calories, which is roughly what we want to aim for. Okay, dinner today is an interesting one. We've got this Irie Eats Caribbean meal kit. So I've opened it up. It's got this sachet of rice and peas in. So it's half of that each. And it also calls for chicken or vegetables, but also potatoes as well. So I'm actually using tinned potatoes for the first time ever. That's what it does ask for. I've never used them. I think I'm using half of this tin. And I'm also throwing in some water chestnuts because I thought that might go well in it. And they're like hardly any calories. I think they're like 19 calories for like 3/4 of a tin or something. And yeah, it looks like it's got this sauce and herbs. The chicken I'm just going to cut up really small into it because for these types of things like meal kits and like jar curries and all that, I really prefer finely cut up chicken. It's much better. So I'm going to get cooking that now. Okay, let's give it a little stir. The potatoes, chicken and water chestnuts are in. Smells interesting actually. Weird. It actually seems like there's quite a lot of food here. I don't understand how this is so low calories. I think the potatoes are something like 200. Chicken's like, I don't know, 150 each. Water chestnuts basically nothing. Don't know what the sauce is. And then the rice is like 220 each. So yeah, don't know how it's so low calorie. It seems like there's quite a lot of food here, quite a high quantity. Anyway, cool. Okay, Caribbean curry. Let's give it a try. Actually, there's not much rice when you divide that packet between two, so I guess that's why it's sort of the calories that it is. But let's give it a try and see if it's any good. I did say that this company sent them to me, right? So just to be explicitly clear, that being said, there's not an ad. I will be completely honest. Gonna go for a bit of chicken and potato in the curry itself first. Nice and tender, nice and sweet, also very salty, like nice and savoury. Nice bit of heat, but very warming, like a little bit of spicy, but more very warming. Yeah, and just very savoury. I can't really identify exactly what it tastes like. It's very nice. Do you like it, Claire? Yeah, it's tasty.
It's very similar to the one that I have from
Oh, is it?
kitchen.
from the S&S kitchen, yeah. So the actual jerk place that we go to, apparently it's similar to that. Now let's give the rice and peas a go.
Flavour-wise, anyway, not so much texture.
The rice and peas are alright. They don't have much flavour. Let's try it together. Yeah, I'm not getting much coconut flavour from the rice and peas. Together they're really nice. Oh, very nice product. Looking forward to trying the jerk kits that they do now. I think they'll be pretty tasty. Welcome to Tuesday, and breakfast is going to be the same deal as yesterday. Wow, I've just received my £28 can of soda. Amazing. Yeah, this isn't part of my calories. Wow, though. How many calories? 220 calories. We'll see. Okay, lunch today, roughly the same as yesterday. I've got chicken, lettuce, carrot, and Crucial's yogurt sauce wrap. A peach parfait Kit Kat. I've got 4 mint fingers today, a pepperami, some strawberries, and some Pombear. So let's go and enjoy that. Okay, dinner today is Charlie Bigham's Spanish chicken and roasted potatoes. We've had this I think once or twice before. It is pretty nice. Charlie Bigham's is a really good brand. They are somewhat pricey. I think this is around £5, something like that. It might even be a little bit more, but it does serve 2 and it is nice. So it's got like chicken and like chorizo, herbs and like olives in and chickpeas and stuff. So it's like the little saucy chickeny bit. And it's also got a little tray of potatoes which we roast up as well. It's about 506 calories, is it? 506 calories for the half pack, so for the portion. I'm actually going to bolster it a little bit. Let me talk about that. So from pizza that I made a few weeks ago, I've still got some leftover pepperoni, which they're so small that actually they're not that high in calorie, and I just want to get rid of them. So I'm going to put that in. Might as well put the leftover potatoes from yesterday in as well. There's a few water chestnuts there as well. A bit weird, but might as well whack them in the sauce as well. There's no harm in doing so. Again, there's hardly any calories left in there. There's probably like I don't even know. There's probably only like 50 or 60 calories in there, so it's only 30 each. Claire and I don't even understand how the potatoes are so low, to be honest. And then maybe I'll reheat the broccoli from the leftovers as well, and then get rid of the rest of that, because I think we can't really leave that around for too much longer. So anyway, I think that's what the plan is for today. So I think I mentioned yesterday, I've never had tinned potatoes before, but I quite liked them actually. They seemed to work quite well in the curry yesterday. And yeah, quite tasty. So I think I'm just going to pop them in there to bolster this meal. Sort of customization. This is weird, but I'm going with it. Get some of the chorizo on top. I hope this doesn't like, try and shove it in there actually, I hope it doesn't like ruin the cooking process. We'll see. What's the worst that could happen, right? Okay, the potatoes got actually a little bit crispier than expected, and yeah, this looks nice. Some of these things got a bit charred. Oh, is that where the sauce was on top of it? Right, okay. Yeah, some of them got a little bit charred. Poke them in there, but yeah, nice. And so here we go. Here is the Charlie Bigham's meal, which has been added on to. Yeah, this is really nice. Made better by the pepperoni. Nice crunch from the water chestnuts. Fusion cuisine.
I'm just getting a mixture of everything, and I'm like, what have you put in this?
Bit of a mix, Claire, bit of a mix. Following dinner, I'm still rather peckish, and I think I've got at least about 100 calories before I hit the 1500. Now, I'm not trying to get 1500 every day, but it gives me leeway, obviously. So I'm going to have a few dairy milk mint buttons. See if these are any good. Smell good. Yeah. They're nice. I mean, they're not as Not as hard as Cadbury used to be, as I always say when I have Cadbury these days. But, yeah, they're nice. It's now Wednesday, so I'm gonna, I sort of did like an Edgar Wright style breakfast yesterday. I think I'm gonna do a different style today. Okay, lunch today, a couple of minor changes. I've got just a normal chicken flatbread today, a few pieces of turkey slice from Tesco. The pepperoni is under there. We've got some strawberries, the Pom Bear, some fingers again, and this is a Lou, so the Lou brand has come to the UK. This is a Lou cinnamon and brown sugar biscuit. This is around 500 calories again. I'll show you the completed meal, but dinner today is rice with ghee in. We have got chicken tikka, and then just a simple sort of side saucy thing. I'm going to thin this out a bit actually. So this has got jalapenos, coconut, coriander, bit of Indian spicing, yogurt. I think that's most of it actually. Yes, but it needs something a little bit sweet in there, so I might put a dash of honey in or something like that. Anyway, I'll show you the assembled meal. Oh, and poppadoms. So this is sort of tried to do an embarrassing chefy squiggle. It looks shit. Yeah, this is dinner with 4 poppadoms each. I think the 4 poppadoms is 160 calories. That's probably less than 100. No, that's probably about 100. This is probably 250. Don't know how much that is. But yeah, we're probably looking at like 600 calories roughly for this meal. My one looks even worse. Actually, this is almost less embarrassing because this looks a bit less intentional. But even that was intentional. It's awful. It's nice. It could be better because we actually ordered basmati rice, but we had to get a substitution from Ocado, which was normal rice. So could be better because of that, but it's nice. So I'm still a little bit hungry today, so I'm gonna finish off these mint buns because there's not too many left of them. And then a trick that some people do is like they down a lot of water to make your stomach feel full. I'm not like ragingly hungry, but I probably will do that today. Yes, and then tomorrow Thursday. I hope you enjoy finding out what we eat then. Welcome to Thursday. And I want to address something real quickly because I can sort of imagine some of the comments are going to be like, oh my god, you're still eating like loads of chocolate even though you're trying to lose weight. Yeah, I am still having chocolate and that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, I still want to enjoy my food. This is one of the problems why I've struggled to actually lose weight on diets before, because I try and incorporate stuff like salad or just stuff that I know I won't enjoy and try and cut out the trees, and it doesn't really work. So this time I put a lot of effort into the research part of it and actually like calculating the calories in every single thing that I had and then sort of ranking them to see what I could still enjoy. So I'm not even the biggest fan of pepperami really, but I was really surprised when I saw that pepperamis are only 40 calories each for the new recipe small ones. And they're kind of like quite satisfying because they're so savoury and stuff. Anyway, I'm bringing that up because I'm not going to have shredded wheat today. I fancy these boys. Now shredded wheat, that's usually with the milk, somewhere in the region of like 300 calories for the portion size that I have. These are 400 calories for 2, so this is very naughty. But yeah, I fancy it, so let's go for this today. Also, the corner's been knocked off of both of them, so that's already knocked off some calories. So yeah, lower than 400, baby. Oh my god, look at the light and the glisten. Look at the crispy caramelised sugar. There's like chocolatey churro flavour, so I think it's got, the inside is like a chocolatey cinnamon flavour, but certainly the icing is like a cinnamon flavour. It's actually one of my favourite flavours of Pop-Tarts. It's a bit too hot to eat right now, otherwise I'd try a bit on Butter Vision anyway. Yeah, if you want to see me burn myself, then that's a shame. Don't feel like that, but yeah, I'm not going to burn myself, so I'm going to wait 5 seconds. Your time, longer my time. Hashtag pre-flow. I just turned the camera back on to try it, but oh no, it's not too hot. Here we go. Oh, yes. Yeah, the inside is cinnamony chocolatey flavour, definitely. Super strong, super tasty. And the crunch from the sugar piece on top is so nice. Such a good Pop-Tart. One of the items we're trying for lunch today is the Lou butter biscuits with a hint of salt. So looking forward to these. And so here is lunch today. We've got a chicken wrap again, same as yesterday. Some turkey slices, or a slice and a half. Pepperami, Pom Bear, strawberries, and this today I've got a Milky Way biscuit and those Lou ones that I just talked about. Let's give them a nibble. Let's give them a nibble. So let's try this butter salt biscuit. It's basically a galette, what they call a galette in France. Sorry? Oh, sorry, I'm filming a video. So yeah, they call this a galette in France. Buttery, salty biscuit. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I absolutely love galettes because they're so buttery. This is really good. This is, I mean, that's probably just one of the best commercially available biscuits in the UK. I basically go as far as to say that. Sort of a 6. To be honest, buttery, could be saltier, but the flavour's incredible. Wow, fair play, Lou. Okay, dinner today is the M&S spaghetti bolognese. This is actually very nice, and calorie wise it's 585 calories. So yes, more than the rough aim of 500, but there we go. Have we got any scientists that can tell me what's happening here? Hang on. There is like a suspended little piece of washing up liquid in the bottle. It's like floating in midair. Whoa, do you not see that, Claire? It's hanging. How can it be hanging? What are you doing? Oh, hang on, Claire. That's floating in midair. As far as I'm concerned, that's floating in midair now. So you can see it's on some sort of curvature. Is it hanging on a bubble? Oh yeah, it's pooling in the bottom of a bubble. That's weird. There's like a bubble there. Do you see that, Claire? Weird.
It's still there.
I'll blow into it.
Oh no.
Oh, you've gone now. Anyway, enough of the magic floating thing. It's got mushrooms in. This doesn't normally have mushrooms in, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Hmm.
I don't know if it normally does, but it has.
Yeah, I've not noticed them before in it. Anyway. Yeah, it's what it looks like. Never... Oh, it's getting steamy. Never noticed the mushrooms in this before. Anyway, it's nice. I'm going to mix it up and eat it. This is not quite as good as the meatballs that they do. The meatballs that M&S do is really nice. But definitely perfectly nice. There's a nice ready meal. Simple as that. Does taste a little bit oily. Oh, not too problem. I don't dislike that too much, to be honest. But yeah, if you're gonna get one from M&S, guys, get the meatballs. That's my advice. Right, I am gonna have a little nibble today, a little after dinner treat. I'm gonna have a little nibble of this Ferrero Rocher new chocolate bar. I got this from Tesco, and it claims, it claims to be a milk chocolate bar with hazelnuts and cocoa filling. There we go. I like the little design on the top, little sort of Ferrero Rocher design. Smells like Ferrero Rocher and it bloody tastes like it too. Sort of like a convenient way to have Ferrero Rocher, I guess. Yeah, it's really nice. Really rate that, actually. That's tasty as. Big up. I'm not gonna rate it. I might do a proper review on it sometime. It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. So yeah, good. I'm off the Pop-Tarts today as the treat for yesterday, so I'm just gonna drink pure maple syrup today now. I'm gonna have something that you might be familiar with by now. It's nutty but nice, shredded wheat, honey and nut. Yeah, I did like the sort of posh, weird film style. I did like Edgar Wright. I don't like, guys, I don't know how many times I can like film myself having shredded wheat. How about a box POV? No, it doesn't work, does it? Relatively similar to the rest of the week. I've just opened a new pack of ham though, so I've got a little bit of smoked ham in my wraps, a bit of smoked ham and chicken, a little few slices of turkey as well. These butter biscuits, as you saw me try them yesterday, are delicious, so I've got a couple of them. Pepperami, strawberries and pombear, so again, same as usual really, quite nice. And here we have it, guys, the final weekday meal. This is eggs, quick chips, this item, and ham. So ham, egg and chips. Yeah, this looks quite nice. So I think this clocks in around, I think it's just under 500 actually. It's roughly 500, so not too bad. Quick chips are actually not too horrifying. Dinner. And the meal is eaten. I've eaten it. That's completed. So I'm now going to tell you how this is going to go for the remaining day. Saturday is the last day of this What I Eat in a Week Diet Edition vlog. Now it's actually my friend Sammy. It's his basically sort of stag do, right? So we're going out to an arcade, like a retro arcade. All you can play sort of arcade, going to an escape room and a like a Turkish restaurant. Now I'm not filming a vlog or anything like that, however I will try and get a little bit of footage on my camera phone, on the camera on the phone, of the meal and the food, so you can actually see what I eat. And obviously I'll have like some sort of breakfast as well, I assume, or some kind of lunch. Yeah, so I'll film those bits, but then after that it will be Sunday, which will end the vlog. However, I will show you what my weight is, so whether I've lost weight, gained, hopefully not, or lost or maintained or gained. I just said those. But yeah, I've weighed myself a few times this week and I'm currently roughly on track to have lost 2 pounds. However, Saturday's meal, Turkish restaurant, I don't know, it'll be meats, it might not be too bad, but also I'm not going to be on best behaviour. So yeah, the vlog is coming to an end. Find out how much I've lost or gained or maintained. Find out how much weight I've maintained very soon. I'm just having an after dinner treat today. I'm going to have a dark chocolate Reese's cup. I might have a hot chocolate later. I've got a Milky Bar one, which I think is quite low in calorie. So yeah, I might have that later, depending on how I feel. So I have to say, guys, something minor did just occur to me. In that, I haven't mentioned that I've been having some energy drinks. So throughout the week I've had like a couple of 0 sugar energy drinks. So today I've got King of Bananas X Gamer. This is like the banana flavour, which I've actually never tried. Yeah, I'm actually using the Razor Wire Energy shaker. Yeah, let's give this a little shake up and a little try, because I've not tried the banana one, which I just said, just duplicating the content. But yeah, there's 0 sugar, so, and I've been having like water, been drinking water and stuff as well. I can't get the lid open with that hand, or indeed that one. Right, here we go. That's crazy, smells like banana milkshake. It's not too bad, it's pretty nice. X Game is probably my favourite, not probably, definitely my favourite like sugar-free energy drink that I've found. I find their flavours by far the best. And I think cherry is probably my favourite. I actually used to say that cherry and lime was my favourite, but I've gone off it a bit because it's too sour. But cherry, I wasn't 100% sure I'd had that either, but I had that this week and it was incredible. I actually had it when I went to the cinema on Tuesday. I went to see the Night House and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, X Gamer, definitely a good product. Cool. Okay, sheeple, I'm having a hot drink. I am having an almond breeze hot chocolate. I'm having Milky Bar hot choc. So I got this from, I think I got this from Candy Mail UK. Just a single sachet. Now annoyingly, it doesn't say how many calories it is, but it physically can't be much. Even if it was pure sugar, it wouldn't be that much. Claire's making herself, what are you making there?
Which is 301 calories, this is.
301? Mm. Oh, with the milk?
With the milk, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Claire's having a Hotel Chocolat one. If you haven't seen a Velvetizer in action, then I find that offensive because it means you haven't watched my Velvetizer review, which is a great video. Anyway, you pour your liquid of choice into the device, which has already got your rotating, spinning magnetic thing in. You do it up to the line. There's a breeze, an almond breeze. Then you magically make this lid open. Okay, good. Pour that in. Oh, I can smell it already. I can smell the milky barness. I always get confused between Milky Bar and Milky Way because I've got Milky Way biscuits in the Cabarano. Right, and then you just put it on. But actually, am I going to add anything in? No, it shouldn't need anything. Let's let her roar. You just press this button on the side down here. And then it spins around. I shall put the lid on and we'll wait. Oh, and I should say, like, I'm not actually a magician. I cut it and like did video editing to make it look like it magically sort of sliced off. But no, yeah, I did it manually off camera. Okay, it's now ready. Ooh, wow, it's nice and yellow. Oh man, it smells. Oh, it smells so milky bar-y. I don't really need to be filming the clean-up, but for some reason I am. And I might as well do the little review thing in the kitchen here. It was a little weird at first, but I think it's getting better. I was definitely getting better. I think it actually could taste more of Milky Bar. It's not that close to Milky Bar. Yeah, it has this kind of weird staley taste at first, which sounds really unpleasant. And don't get me wrong, it is. It's a bit barley-y. It's sort of malty, but not malt. Yeah, it's got a cereally taste, which I'm actually not into. It's not horrible by any means, but it's definitely disappointing and actually not that great. Look how washed out I am. Yeah, that's actually not mind-blowing. I'd actually give it 2 stars. So there's no point me continuing to drink that because it's just going to be wasted calories. So I'm fulfilled for the day, so we'll cut to tomorrow's breakfast. I feel like I need to apologise as well. Feels like this video has gone on forever. It's probably like 20 or 30 minutes long. I hope it's at least been middlingly entertaining. Do let me know in the comments below if you are enjoying it and click the like button. Okay, it's now Saturday, the day of the pseudo stag do. It's about 11:30 right now. Yeah, 11:30. I've not actually eaten anything yet, which is actually a bit of an error because I should have done really, because I'm just gonna have a few biscuits. I'm gonna have a couple of these butter salt biscuits because they're so good. yeah, and hopefully it'll tide me over until dinner. Maybe I'll have a bag of pombe as well. That'll be about 200 calories. Right, yes. Anyway, the next clip that I'll put in will be from my phone from the restaurant, probably. Cheers.
Oh, yeah, mate, smile.
So I've got hummus, guys, and yeah, it looks incredible. And then I went for the mixed shish.
Yeah, I think I had a vegetable massager as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
She stood in the doorway, calling the sun out.
So that brings us to the end of what I eat in a week. But there's one thing left. How much weight did I actually lose? I'm on a diet. I'm calorie counting. What is this reduced calorie intake actually meaning for me? Well, this week, funnily enough, was actually my best week ever. Let's hit the scales. So yeah, obviously I did that like a minute ago. Yeah, I've lost 3 pounds this week. Brilliant. Quite surprising actually. Because yesterday at the restaurant I had quite a lot of bread and quite a lot of hummus. Like the hummus portion was massive. I was basically fretting. Now luckily, as you saw, my main wasn't particularly big. So, I don't know, I was still a little bit concerned, but actually we did quite a lot of walking yesterday as well. So I lost like 340 calories from walking. So yeah, luckily the meal didn't offset it too much at all. So yeah, actually a really decent week. It's the most I've lost in a week since I started this calorie counting like 7 weeks ago or so. So yeah, really happy. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's what I eat. That's what I eat in a week when on a diet. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Cheers.